Hello and welcome to my first week mode video for Final Fantasy XII. The reason I have not made one so far is because everything up until now was pretty simple. What we've done so far is the first hunt, which is obviously just Vaughn against the rogue tomato mandragora thing. Just attrition, potions if you need them, but just stab it down with a dagger. That's all you got, really. Sorry. We did Hunt 2 as well, and that was against the wolf, and I think he has some wolf buddies. I don't remember if Penella was with me at that point in time, but again, it's just stab. I may have had license boards at that point, and I did throw Red Mage onto Vaughn. Dark, Dark is amazing early on. It's hitting for like 300, 280, something like that in AoE, so extremely good. His low MP means you're not going to be able to do it a whole bunch, and we're not gaining levels, obviously, so that is what it is. But I don't remember the wolves being difficult. I do think Penella was with me, and if not, it was just dark spam, and they were like the two companion wolves, if they were still alive, were dead pretty quickly. The flowering cactus, one of the big tricks was to make sure that anything that it could run toward or past was already killed, so you're clearing the zone. I did have Penello at that point. I believe there was a point in time where we actually wiped. I wasn't fully I did not clear the zone in the direction, or in either direction. I don't know if the cactus can only run in one direction, but at some point in time it runs away, and you chasing it could possibly pick up other monsters along the way, and I think some of the passages are thin enough that that's unavoidable. So you just want to clear that out. Obviously, I think it has either 1,000 needles or 10,000 needles. I think it's 1,000, and that'll kill you pretty quickly. I think I did, even having cleared out the zone where the flowering cactus could run. I think 1,000 needles took one of us out. But Penello starts with Cure, and I figured this out in my regular run, my first and only so far, just regular run of FF12, that if you start your Cure people as Archer, they get very early access to, and Fran is that right now, but they get very, very early access to both Martyr, so MP back by taking damage, Inquisitor, MP back by dealing damage, Swiftness for 10% haste, basically, Headsman, MP back after defeating a foe, and even a potion lore up in here. And then what you're going for after that really is you're working up, like, these don't exist at that point in time. These are opened up when Fran and Balthier join your party. But you're working toward HP. So along the way, you get first aid if you feel like it. Libra, helpful sometimes. I don't think there's traps in the Barheim passage. By the way, that's what this video will be when I get done explaining everything. No traps in the Barheim passage, no traps in the game so far, so like Libra isn't super useful. I haven't used Poach, and I don't think I ever will, really. But you start getting HP up here, so Penello had higher hit points than Vaughn early on because she was my Archer, specifically for Martyr, Inquisitor, and Headsman, and Swiftness and Potion Lore. You can't, all of those are very good for various reasons. I've never used Charm in this game at all, either regular mode or weak mode. I'm kind of curious to see if that might help. So I might try it if I can remember that I have it. But Fran is my healer, so who knows if I'll find the time to do it. But with all this HP here, Penello was higher hit points than Vaughn pretty quickly. Vaughn, you have to go down here to get HP. picking up things you don't really care about. But War Mage means that Dark, instead of costing 10 MP, it costs 9, or recuperates 1. You still have to have 10 to cast it, but you'll recuperate 1 immediately. Just gained Inquisitor recently. Like, this is a lot of LP to spend, and I picked up some HP along the way. You start up here, and like you do. I haven't used slow in a way that hold on a second. In a way that has me talking good about it at all. And decoy and oil so far I've also. I thought oil might be cool because I originally had Vaughn as a black mage and then changed it. Like, I'm in Zodiac Age, so you can change it as soon as you start talking to Mont Blanc in the clan, Centurio clan, whatever it's called, clan Centurio. But yeah, so red mage, I've stuck with that even though it's MP issues, but Inquisitor will definitely help that. That'll help us clear things out in Barheim faster. Balthier, I just did monk. He has his gun, but none of the other classes or jobs, whatever you want to call them, they didn't really offer anything that I cared about too much. I wanted hit points, because that seems to be king right now. He doesn't use MP, so I didn't need Inquisitor or Martyr, but they're very close in the monk tree, so you could also theoretically make Penello or Fran a monk. You just wouldn't have potion lore, you wouldn't have headsman. But Fran starts with a bow, so in theory it would have worked just fine. The potion lore is down here, but you got to go through these accessories, which I just bought 3 Argyle armlets. I'm not sure they're going to be useful in Barheim, but we'll find out if there's a lot of blind to contend with. Fire main, I thought would be easier than it was. We stayed in the water. Anytime Fire main tried to leave the water, teleported out, I just made sure that we were in flee mode so that nobody chased it out of the water and it would teleport back into the water in like a couple seconds. The AoE, like its little cutscene AoE damage thing that inflicts poison, that was a bit annoying. I could have spent more time using potions, and I probably should have. I did so much LP grinding and stealing from monsters early in the game that I maxed out potions before Fire main. Like, I was at 99. It's like I had to start using them or they'd be useless. You get them from treasure chests, you get them from stealing. Like, you can get so many without buying any of them. So I could have used those. In the end, I spammed Dark with Vaughn until he went down. I may have used a Phoenix down on one character. I was down to only Fran and Balthier at the end, and they were both like below 20% HP. So I could have spent more time with potions and kind of been more safe about it, but it was my first time doing that fight, and I kind of thought that it would be easier, and I didn't adjust my playstyle when it started to look like it was more difficult than I thought it would be. And that's where we are now. We just put the tube thing in the generator, so we have 100% energy right now, or charge. I've showed you the gear. I just bought a mace. We'll see if that's better for my red mage Vaughn than a dagger. It's lower attack power, and I'm not sorry. The dagger is 3 lower attack power and 1 more evade, and I'm not sure. I think it attacks faster as well and has a higher chance of multi-hit. So the dagger's probably going to be better for MP regeneration now that I'm thinking about it. And that will mean more dark. The mimics and such that we'll be facing in here, If you watched my first and only Barheim passage run on regular mode, you saw that I messed it up big time. I spent a lot of time battling against the undead because I didn't know the correct path. We're going to be pausing this. We're going to be following the guide very closely just to make sure I'm going the right direction from mimic to mimic to make sure my charge stays high. I'm going to try to spend as little time as possible in between mimics, but we'll find out how possible that is. I did pick up a silver bow, and that is I don't know with with weak mode. I don't actually know if silver bow is going to be way better. Attack power 20 versus 16, but like anything using strength or attack power is just going to be bad in this game apparently. But it wasn't the right time to start making my machinists and such. Like Fran actually will be she's going to be a white mage, black mage when all is said and done, but for now she's my only healer, and she had to go archer or monk really to get Inquisitor and Martyr are the most important, but Headsman, I think Headsman is also pretty good. You know, the occasional good boost of MP when you kill something. Yeah, I did put an Argyle armlet on Balthier. We'll see if that does anything. The other option I had the Goddess Magicite on him because he didn't need MP. Still doesn't. And it has a butt ton of magic resist. It's plus 13. So it's an option. Or an Oricea armlet for what was that, 25 more hit points and 1 defense and 1 magic resist at the cost of strength that he doesn't use for a gun. But we'll see if dark damage is a thing, and we'll see if blind is a thing. I could go back to the Goddess's Magicite and be totally happy with that. So we'll find out. And he's already a monk, so his hit points are insane right now. Okay, without further ado, we're going to follow the guide. We're going to do our best. I sucked so much the first time. This is weak mode. I'm hoping not to suck as much this time. I will follow the guide to know where I'm going. We lose 30% charge immediately opening the gate. I see you got the gate open. Ought to be able to look for all manner of ways out now, says Burrow, the guy who not only gave us the power core thingy, but also sold us some weapons and gear and such. While the lights are on, the passage ain't so bad, but let the charge drop and some fierce beasts start coming out in the dark. Opening this gate probably took the charge down some. That gauge ought to show you how much charge is left. About 30% to operate something the size of these gates, I'd say. Who knows how many more of these gates they got down here. You look for these switchboards, you ought to be able to make your way. Okay. There's a mimic immediately. I'm pretty sure. We had a little cutscene where we do see a mimic eating electricity through some cables in a wall.
Hey, who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these. Mimics. They disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told.
Can I turn this up a little bit on my setting? I don't know why I had it. It's like so low.
They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
Better.
So, what happens then?
We see
a ghoul, a ghast,
lights out,
a skeleton.
and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clock's ticking.
Oh, there's a couple of them. Can we get them all lined up? And then I don't have this on, and I probably never will have this on. Like, you can select things while everything keeps moving. Like, fuck that. Oh, by the way, in case you care, stop it. just party leader target for Vaughn. First aid has been occasionally useful, but for the most part, he's just going to attack party leader's target. Cure on any ally less than 70% HP, and then attack party leader's target. And I don't like the attack nearest visible, so Bosch just has party leader's target for now. Okay, so Dark heals the undead. That is very good to know. Can we kill this faster, please? We got a poison. We just killed a mimic and we got some... Okay. The other mimic went running. We can... I don't know who's doing my least amount of damage right now. I haven't actually checked how much damage Vaughn is doing. But Bosch is unarmed. I did buy some antidotes, and I bought some eye drops, and I think echo herbs. I don't remember if I bought those or not. We're gonna skip this guy for now. The guide... stop. It is... There's another mimic down at the bottom of the stairs who's leeching power from one of the exposed wires. Oh, wait, is that the one? Oh. Through the doorway, westward, down the stairs, run past the tiny mimics. This is down the stairs. This is down more stairs, okay. We got 50% charge right now. This is a very good... Did all them... Okay, not all the mimics have come down. Okay, cool. This is a perfect opportunity for a dark. No undead to get healed from it. Yeah, Bosch is doing like no damage at all. Who's... Oh. Who's curing? Balthier's about to first aid Bosch. Balthier also has pretty damn good potions. Is there a reason that Fran doesn't cure Bosch? Oh, well, that's fucking great. I think Balthier also has my best Phoenix Downs. Let me just make sure. Yes. Bosch is practically useless right now, though. But whatever. Is it running? I don't give a fuck if it's... Oh. Attack this guy, then. I'm gonna attack the runner. Okay. Ah, stop it. Okay, after those guys... Eastward into the next room. And then down to the lower level and attack the battery mimic chewing the wires. Okay. I don't even give a shit about you, bud. Oh, wait. Treasure. We can actually come back to these things, I think, once we've stabilized everything. I don't know. I don't care. The guide has not said anything about treasure being important yet. I think we're following that one. We got a good amount of charge right now. We're gonna just kill this thing first so it's not dragged along with us. Little bat. Okay. I didn't see which way it went. Take the pathway on the right. Okay. I think we'd be able to see it. I remember this from the first time we did it. We were able to see the correct direction. Let's all get close and then see if we can get a good dark. Oh, okay, the other guy went away. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, you're doing 36 per hit. Can we make that better? Flash faster. And we'll find out if dark heals bats. I don't think it does, but we'll find out. I think it was around this time that I started really being bad at this place. Travel back and take the other pathway. And then follow whatever mimic we're about to find. Oh, there's a map that I can't get to yet. Okay. Treasure. Potion. Don't need it, but okay. Get out of the way, Balthier. We're in a hurry. Is this the one that says to the right? Travel back to the fork, take the other one southward. Start walking down the pathway on the right. Okay. There's the mimic. You're gonna run away from us? It is. It ran around this way. We got a chaser. Past the little guys. HP is king. It is great to have a buffer. Actually, can we all get... Let's all get in here. So we can get a good AoE going. Oops, I didn't do that. Battery mimic. Dark. Yeah, he's doing much less melee damage, but he's doing it quicker and getting magic back faster. What a great camera angle. Good job, Riley. Also, you know, good idea to always be running with your healer. She will pause without you having to do it. She will pause to take her shots. Get her mana back. Was there a treasure over here? I got time. This is actually still probably not the part where I started to fuck up because I just didn't know where to go. So go back the way we came. We'll finish these guys off. Okay. Go back to the fork in the road and take the pathway on the right side leading through the middle of the Great Eastern Passage. Train tracks off to the right. Hard U-turn for the map. Okay. So that would be... Okay. We'll take a left here. We'll do a skippies. Group them up, group any little guys we get. We'll group them up for dark or dark. which is already AoE by itself. We got the map urn. Treasure. 12 gil. We have potions out the butt. So we'll potion up Fran, and that's fine for now. Okay, where do we go now? We did the U-turn. Southward, battery mimic, large open area. Okay, now the map at least is flashing all them mimics. We'll drag any of these guys along with us. I have a little bit of room to spare. Is there treasure in here? There is. Another potion. Cool, whatever. These guys are not making me nervous yet. Another potion. Bosch is a tiny bit lower than I would like, but it'll be cleared up soon. We lost one of the little guys. 10 gil. Oh shoot, wait, hold on. We want to keep going this way because there's a there's a battery mech. Can I switch leaders? So the cure goes off. Oh, we blocked it. That was cool. I want to reacquire Fran just to make sure her magic's... Oh, god damn it. The first and only time I did Barheim Passage before this, I stupidly decided not to choose any licensed board stuff at all until later in the game when I had my entire group. Go through the doorway on the west side of the passageway towards Sector 36. Okay, so not this way. This might have been where I got messed up. I just didn't know where to go next. And why would I? Okay. We got a guy right here, so not a lot of rocket surgery. Oh, who am I attacking? Okay, good. We got plenty of dark to go. Keep running around to be able to cure. Nice triple hit on. Beautiful. Okay. Bottom floor. Make your way down the stairs to the bottom floor and kill it. And there may be a treasure chest at the end. Is this the bottom floor? Or this? Oh, this is the bottom? Okay. Let's all get closer to it for a good AoE. Battery mimic. Dark. Okay. Is this the... Go back out to the Great Eastern Passage and then the next area. Is this the... Hold on. I think I gotta go this way. Wait, is that down? Wait, no, wait. Hold on. Okay. I think we have a little bit to spare. Buckler, I think I already bought one of those. Or I got something better. We go back up. So this was the bottom floor. There is, however, a long passage up here. I'm just gonna check what's in here first. Treasure. Battle harness. What does that one do? Oh wait, that's an accessory. I remember that one. When attacked, automatically counter. So it's not every attack counters. It increases your counter rate. I haven't run into anything that has needed. I'm just gonna put no. I'm gonna keep him Argyle Armlet. I don't know why. There's no real reason not to. And then Firefly in this game is actually great because it increases strength and magic power, and you don't get XP anyway. So like, who cares? So I just gave it to Fran for slightly better heals, and that's it. Just heals, really. So battle harness, at least for this, what we're doing, no, not necessary. Now, charge 100 may make you a little bit happy, may make you a little bit sure of yourself, but we could have to open a gate or activate a power switch at any point in time, which drops us 30. And I think that also is like where things got a little scary. So we should be in Sector 3. Okay. So follow the one southward and destroy it. Nope, still fleeing. No caps lock, please. Make as much use of my darks as possible. I didn't even notice that it heals when it eats electricity. That's how did I not notice that? Okay. Still doing great. Hopefully not famous last words. And the map shows us there's another one this way. And this is where it gets a little bit more difficult because there are flans. But the mimic is the most important. So flans, keep going to the mimic. If we lose the flans, awesome. If we don't, it is what it is. We didn't. Okay, so we're gonna have some dark and hoping. Potions if necessary. Oh, dark is awesome. Thank you. Love it. So happy I kept him as red mage even with the mana issues. MP, whatever you want to call it. Beautiful. Much better than my previous run through. And weak mode, no less. Continue westward into the next area. Okay. I did pass a treasure. Are we not? You guys don't attack if... Oh, because Fran didn't initiate her attack. Okay, fine. Unfortunately, Vaughn doesn't have Martyr, so he's not getting MP back by getting hit. But it gets at least one MP back every time he hits with his dagger. Or, you know, mace, but I went back to dagger. 50 gil, sure, why not? Keep going west. There's treasure down here. Antidote. Always nice. Another flan. Meanwhile, Vaughn's hit points are due. Actually, do you have steel? You do. Let's steal. And then we'll dark. Oops. I don't remember if guns do their normal damage through the piercing resistance that those things have, but it kind of looked like they didn't. It looks like dark is really my go-to. I'm looking forward... Oh, wait, do I have it yet? I'm looking forward to channeling for Vaughn, which is another 10% reduction. Sorry, 10% reduction cost. So now, or when I get it, dark will cost 9, return 1, so 8. It's much more efficient with that stuff. But I have to go through a 65 LP Spellbreaker first, and then a 30 channeling. Balthier, I was working toward Swiftness. So he's gonna get Spellbound, which... awesome, hooray, who cares? And then a lot of HP, but it costs a lot of LP. So Fran, I think I was just gonna get this HP and then kind of figure shit out from there. A lot of gambits that I don't really use right now. I pretty much only need her focusing on attacking and healing. So next up, dude, I don't know. We don't have any we got 1 remedy total. I could work toward a Phoenix lore. And then the potion lores are this way. I haven't actually checked. I know that battle lores don't get a very good reputation in weak mode, because again, it's all based on strength, which never goes up. So this amount of damage we're doing now is pretty much the amount of damage you do with melee and ranged weapons, except for guns, the entire game. So I know, we'll probably grab a remedy lore and a Phoenix. Eventually, yeah, we'll probably just work this direction. Eventually, she's not going to be an archer, but until then, you know, we're working with what we got. Why'd I come up here? In the possibility that there was a treasure, I think, probably? Okay. Which there wasn't. Okay. We're still at 100, but we probably have to operate some stuff now, so never take that for granted. We're in sector 37 now. 2 more mimics to kill. The right near the entrance, and then south, follow the stairs up. We'll get another flan. We have a little bit of time, so let's check this direction for treasure. Oak staff. I think that's for... Is that a white mage thing, or is it a... Keep fleeing until we get closer to this guy so we can magic both of them together. I'm gonna do a double dark. Flan down. Mimic down. This should be a double dead end, and our charge is at 100, so we'll just check them. Flans are fine. We'll double dark them. Or we'll run first. They're only doing 14 damage per hit to Fran. There's another one. That's actually perfect for a double dark. Let's stop here. And he's got the MP for it. And I have ethers, should they be needed. There's Actually, we don't even need to double. One dark took them down enough that I am safely... Attack, guys, attack. Nice. Who just did 38? Was that frickin' Balthier? Is the gun actually doing its normal damage, like ignoring its piercing resistance? Because that would be awesome. Oh, we're losing charge. Should have gone to the battery mimic, but it's fine. We'll gain a lot from this. Vaughn is back up to 40-ish. I remember this specific part of the passageways, like, because I had to like double back and retrace and all this shit because I had no idea where I was going. And I was getting hit by the undead just keep coming, and it's so scary. I don't know how I survived, to be honest. It was a lot of running around with my healer. I didn't have any LP spent on anything, so I was just running around hoping to get enough mana back for the next cure, hoping I had enough potions. Like, I went from 100 potions to 30. I think, yeah, 30 by the end of the frickin' passage. There's normally a treasure chest at the top of the stairs. Is it... I can't move the map like I can in other games, okay. Like, the top of these? No, okay, whatever. We're fine. Treasure here. Potion. No treasure that way. These might be the stairs that they say top of. Double flan. Always a good spot. Two is always a really good number. Or more, but we can take out 2. The double dark. Maybe just a single dark. We'll find out. Single dark is fine. Balthier's gun seems to be doing some damage. Come on, Balthier. There we go. Or anybody. I don't know if the hand-to-hand combat in some games... In some games, the flan are... Not flan, wait, what am I thinking of? In some games, like jellies and such, are weak to blunt. Am I making that up? What am I thinking of? It might not be jellies, it might be something else. It might... I don't know. But usually not weak to slashing is kind of the thing, you know? Or piercing, because they're made of jelly. A topkaki? Is that what I said? Topkaki hat? More magic resist, more magic power for Vaughn. It should only be Vaughn because he's the only one with Mystic, so we are definitely wearing that. And 4 more MP. Hooray. Cool. I think we do this thing. I think we turn it on. Flip the switch to raise the gate back in Op Sector 3. Travel back to Op Sector 3, okay. We're doing really good. Or well, however you want to say it. Well is obviously the correct way to say it. Sorry for looking down Fran's shirt. I'm trying to get a direction going here. You hear a loud sound from the south. The gate is open. Did we get another hat? Is it the same one? That message was up for a long time. I'm enjoying the challenge of the week mode. We've already checked around here. You want to go up and around. And that's a double dead end. I've already checked the other passage for a treasure. I've already checked the dead end to the left. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna go down the stairs and there's bombs now, but I think they're not aggro unless you use magic around them. That's cool. That's super cool. Which, if you're fighting undead, you're using a lot of magic, so they become an issue. We're going to not this way. This is very wrong. Okay. Wait, where are we going? To raise the gate back in special ops sect. Oh wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. So it raised the south gate into the north-south junction? Yeah, okay. We probably noticed there was a gate here originally. Vaughn and Fran back to max MP. We had a cutscene.
It reeks. Something's close.
Bosch dons the armor of a dead soldier, picks up his sword, starts slashing the air with it.
Nice moves there, Captain.
Weighing it.
You mean traitor?
So they say. But I didn't see him kill anyone.
We could skip this, but
My brother did.
I make so few videos of this game when during week mode that
He said he had a brother 2 years younger. I see. He meant you. Your brother. What became of...
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
It was you who killed him.
I give you my word. That was not the way of it.
we see from Bosch's point of view running through the castle halls.
My name's Rex. All I have left, sir.
Rex being held by some other soldiers.
Time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them! But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the
As I
tank.
feared. They're slowing us down.
Bosch and a couple of his soldiers being surrounded by the bad soldiers. Bosch being held down.
Captain, why? Our king, have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
We see the twin of Bosch,
A twin brother. Fancy that.
who stabbed Rex.
But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
Judge Gabranth, I
I
think.
don't believe you.
Of course not.
It's been a while.
It was my fault that Rex was there. I am sorry.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. Now, surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything.
Believe what you want to. Whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
If I had failed Fire Main the first time, I would have recorded it. But it was late at night, and I had a feeling I was good. Well, I was feeling pretty confident. And you see, I've already put 6 hours into this run. Like, most of that is farming LP because you don't have levels. You just have, like, the hit points you gain from LP, and spells haven't really been a thing, but like Inquisitor and Martyr and Headsman, they've all been very important. I think it's not until you get down here that you face the queen. Do we still have energy? We still have charge. Okay, let's keep going until charge is gone. We're not done with the charge portion of this. We will now start seeing mimics disguised as treasure chests. They're not hard to defeat. LP is always nice too. The mimic will have a blue glow around it as a treasure chest. There's a battery mimic on the east wall. This might be a mimic. No. You might be a redneck. This one's definitely a mimic. I remember it from my earlier playthrough. Oh yeah, Bosch is doing 67 a hit now. That's way better. Mimic. We'll dark ya. Mimic. Okay, do we need to go south at all? Continue south for a treasure. Antidote. This is a zone, but continue south into next area is what it says. Can we attack it through? No, we can. Okay. There's nothing that way. This looks like a mimic. Oh, never mind. I'm just dumb. Well, then this is definitely not a mimic. Balance mote. Wait, why are you guys attacking? None of you have the gambit to attack something my party leader's not attacking. There's another battery mimic right here. Vaughn is gonna get close. Can you guys all get close, please, so that Vaughn can dark? Perfect. I don't think I have to go any more south. But there's a treasure at the end with an oaken pole. This is... Oh, there's another battery mimic that way, too. Can we go this way at all? This is a waste of time. Oh, no, this is... Okay, that's the way we want to go eventually. Damn it. I think I can buy an oaken pole, but whatever, we've come this far. It's a phoenix down. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, we don't care about this. Let's go. Go. Don't care. We're not doing these guys yet. We don't need to. Do we keep going that way? You know, maybe that is the way for the oaken pole. Let's try it. I think I have enough charge for everything I need. Famous last words. You go down fast enough, I don't really need to pop a dark on you. I will pop a dark on this one, though. Really? So, no oaken pole at all? Okay. No pole, just a bunch of lies. Maybe I already bought one? No, why would I buy one? Whatever. I can buy one if I need to later on. I don't think I have any monks. I have no monk plans. Everybody just join at the big mimic, please. We will AoE. Perfect. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone. And have we found ourselves at the boost or close to the boost? Yes, because the save is up here. I'm actually a little bit worried for the boss too. I'm not Oh, a chance of obtaining an oaken pole. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Especially because I'm not gonna have any monks. Okay, don't have Blizzard, but that'd be nice. Mimic Queen has 4,000 plus HP. Anything I could steal from it, I'm not super interested in, but Balthier can spend one. Do we have... Oh, Vaughn can slow. We can try that. Cutscene, by the way. We see a bunch of treasure chests that are mimics, and they're being dropped with green goo from the ceiling. Not the ceiling, a giant queen mimic thing, mimic spider. We gotta kill the little guys as they're eating electricity. We'll see how this goes. Time, slow, mimic queen. I could just make a... Let's try a gambit for Bosch. Oh, they turned this back on? Fuck you. No wonder he was attacking things I didn't want him to. Foe with the lowest HP attack. So he should maybe theoretically go around killing all the little guys? Or not. I could just have all of them attacking the foe with the highest HP. Or just keep Bosch attacking it, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. I don't actually know if Dark... Oh, sorry, Slow did hit in the Mimicry. That's awesome. Breath of Life, don't do it. Did you summon a new little guy or not? If I time a Dark perfectly, it will hit the little guy that pops out. I don't want to switch targets yet, because... Yeah, okay. There we go. The last Dark, theoretically, for a while. But we got him down to like 20%. Spawn. This feels like it's going better than my previous attempt, my first attempt. Uh-oh. Big shocker. Big ouchies. I was gonna say we all have HP for it, but Vaughn does not as much have that. Okay, little guy's down. Reached 8 chain. Shock Storm. Oh, that's what he already used. Or ready? She? Whatever, sorry. It felt less, yeah, it felt way less chaotic than my first attempt, like my first try in regular mode. I won the first try in regular mode. It's quite a bit easier with actual levels and stuff. But levels, yes, but I didn't have any LP spent at all. All right. Again, as I've kind of said before, I think I've said it before, my weak mode videos are going to be very few and far between. Only when I'm doing something difficult.
Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
I thought Barheim Passage would be more difficult
The
than it
Estus
was.
Sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanasta before we shrivel up.
Turns out,
leave, Captain.
knowing what
Yes,
you're frick...
the hour
Sorry.
of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
Knowing which direction you're going and which enemies to attack first makes a whole lot of fucking difference. So, do we now have control over him? Nope, still a guest. Okay. The whole entrance just caved in with a crash, and the boss is still inside. There's another entrance to Barheim around here somewhere, but the boss has the key. Yeah, that's later in the game. Cool. Well, thank you for watching. That went way easier in weak mode than it did in regular mode for me, and that's simply because I paid attention to the guide. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Something that I think will be difficult or proves to be difficult comes up. Bye bye for now.